major prizes. But their prize guy is missing today and for the next month or so. A hamstring injury has put the brakes on Stan Collimore's racing start to the season, and the financial facts of life at Forest mean his replacement is a £200,000 signing without a Premiership goal to his name. Jason Lee is the player Southend United bought to replace Collimore when he came to Forest last year. A little over 6 months later, Frank Clark decided he'd have Lee too, and he's Collimore's replacement again today. Kenny Dalglish has changed a winning side to accommodate the return from suspension of skipper Tim Sherwood. Tony Gale makes way, Paul Warhurst switches to defence. Up front, the SAS, Shearer and Sutton have a dozen goals apiece already. Two of Alan Shearer's for the England team, which may be the next stop for Chris Sutton. Paul Danson is the man in charge. Nottingham Forest's unbeaten run is now 7 months old. It's the best around. And after Blackburn today, they face Liverpool next Saturday, followed 2 days later by Newcastle United. So we'll find out quite a bit more about the new Forest in the week ahead. David Phillips, forward for Jason Lee to chase. Away by Colin Hendry. Brilliant, Bohinen is getting there. Roy might not need anybody. Bohinen. Stone. A bit more encouraging for Nottingham Forest. Hendry. Brian Roy did well. Cooper. Little. Phillips. Pearce. Roy. Looking to set Phillips up, but Sherwood came between them. Sutton. Now Sherwood. Now Wilcox. This is Shearer. Ripley is beyond the far post. Sutton. Big handball shout there. They're going to have to make do with a corner kick. Chris Sutton's convinced. He wasn't ready for the corner. Sherwood. Green Orderly reached it. Stone did. So did Warhurst. He's won it back from Nottingham Forest. He's paid a price. He's hurt his knee in the process. Stone. Clearance by Sherwood. It's about as anxious as Blackburn have looked in defence. Nottingham Forest anxious about Jason Lee's fitness. He's twisted his knee as he fell. Ian Woan will take the corner. We've had 5 minutes of the second half. Turned away at the near post by Alan Shearer. Des Little. David Phillips, they've all stayed in there, and Phillips tried to launch it towards them. Stone went down a little bit late, but he was caught by Wilcox, who was just knocked off balance, tried to stay on his feet. And it's going to cost Jason Wilcox a yellow card. Phillips will take the free kick. Lee. Helped on by Cooper, but under pressure from Sherwood, it's gone for a goal kick. Going it alone. Now Ian Woan surely. Charged down by Burke. Bohinen. Phillips. Stone. Lee. Stone. Roy. Good save. It was at him, but he had to keep an eye on it. It was coming from behind defenders. Going on there. Woan's got it back. He's done well to find Phillips. David Phillips. Well held, Tim Flowers with Brian Roy closing in. Well struck David Phillips. Wilcox. Shearer. Made a little bit of space for himself. There's Little settles for the corner. Coming up to the 20-minute mark in this second half. Headed by Chettle. Bohinen. Only Roy ahead of him. It's Roy against two defenders and a goalkeeper. It's fair odds for him. Brian Roy needed the goalkeeper. He lost the two defenders pretty effectively. Good defenders too. He's a wonderful individual. Strangely enough, his partnership with Stan Collymore has barely been that, because they don't really play off each other. They're just two superbly talented players who almost take it in turns to attack. Stone in possession. Roy couldn't turn. Phillips on. Stone! Behind Chettle. Ripley on the touchline. Stuart Pearce just couldn't resist. They can service the Laws all they like, but there'll always be room in Stuart Pearce's repertoire for the sliding challenge. Corner kick. Hendry and Berger in the middle. It's Shearer though, and now Sutton, and that should do it for Blackburn Rovers, and that looks like the end of the Nottingham Forest unbeaten run. 2 for Sutton, 2 for Blackburn, and less than a quarter of the match to go, and they lost Shearer and Sutton, and how can you do that? All Nottingham Forest spirited work in this second half, wasted on some careless defending from a set piece. I do believe will add up to his second red card of the season. It just seems like something and nothing. It seems such a trivial thing. A loss of concentration, almost old habits dying hard. Waste a few seconds, last few minutes, and there you are. It's going to cost him another suspension. Pearce. Roy is turned, and Roy is denied. He's deserved a goal. He might still get it. Lasso is there. And it's Sutton again, an attacker doing the defending on behalf of Blackburn Rovers. Shearer doesn't get his own way this time. Looked like a foul. Pearce. Header away by Hendry. Sutton once more, and he's got a free kick. All good things come to an end. Blackburn Rovers, the first team to beat Nottingham Forest in 25 games. 2 hometown goals for Chris Sutton, and Blackburn complete a most demanding month with a happy ending. Only their second away win of the season. Forest stripped of their unbeaten run, and Stan Collymore besides face Liverpool and Newcastle in the next 9 days. It's tough at the top. Blackburn have underlined that today. 2-0 winners.